Let me defend him. What happened?
Something happened where his bank account froze up to where he
Uh,
couldn't, I guess, get into his funds. So he went out into the community, into his community, and he asked people to donate money. Like, hey, can y'all donate a couple of dollars to help me out, help me and my missus out? Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not able to pay a couple of bills, fill the tank up with gas and stuff like that. You know, some banks had freeze his accounts.
uh-huh.
So the community is like, hey, you claim that you never been begging for money and stuff like that, but you always ask for money. Now that your bank accounts are frozen, you're really super asking for money. And it's just like, and now I'm asking like, what is bashing our own community? What is bashing a person, or what is calling a person out for the BS that they're going through? Because everybody go through something, true indeed. But when is it considered bullshit, or when does it consider like, yes, I'm really going through something, I just really need help?
I mean, that depends on the person because sometimes people are genuine. You see what I'm saying? We can't assume, like, for example, say if you was telling me, like, man, I'm messed up. Why wouldn't I believe you?
Because maybe there was an incident where I told you I was messed up before,
Uh-huh.
and I lied to you. It
But
maybe wasn't a heavy lie.
Dr. Umar
Huh?
never did that. Dr. Umar never did that.
True indeed. So I'm gonna play this little clip real quick.
Okay.
I don't think it's the full thing. It's just a little bit of it, just of what I've been seeing. Cause like I've been telling the artists, I've been away from the internet for a while. You know what I'm saying? I've been having to do a couple of extra things. So these last 2 days, I just been sitting back, just listening. I've been on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok listening, YouTube, Facebook, just sitting back listening to these groups and stuff like that. And so right today, I'm just kind of catching up on a few stories and articles.
You don't open up a school in a year or two. I don't know your brother's story, and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it because
why not though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know it if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools. Do you understand that? I have friends who own schools. So if I need to talk to someone who owns a school, I already got that. I got what I need. The only thing missing from my equation is enough funds to complete the task. That's it. That's it. The school is not open yet because I don't have enough funds to do it that way. I'm not going to no bank.
Maybe maybe we need fundraising, different fundraising methods. Maybe the people that we go to.
We have that in place, but what I want you to understand, it takes time to build institutions. I ain't got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend. I got my plumber on standby. Roofer did his job. Carpenter lined up. We doing what we need to do on the time.
Yeah, it will be hard to start a school if you're not trying to get no type of funding, no type of government funding, no type of bank loan. It's gonna take you a pretty long time to start a school up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're basically taking the hardest route possible to succeed in this task. I'll give him that. Like you totally are.
So are people saying just because he asked for money for his school in the initial stages and now he messed up, he's like a bad person? What are they? I mean, I don't get it. They don't believe him because he needed money for the school, and now that
I
his
think
Mhm.
I think, and I'm not sure, but I'm only thinking. I think it's just the fact that he been raising money for like 15, 20 years.
I don't think it's been that long, but okay.
Yeah. Dr. Umar
It
been raising for a minute.
ain't been 15, 20 years. It's been like 7 years.
Okay, even if it's 7 to 10 years, that's still a nice pretty penny of years of raising money, not to know. And we both, yet again, I don't know his bank account, I don't know how much he's actually raised, but to the public eye, only thing we're seeing sitting back and watching that this guy been on the internet raising money for schooling for so long, where there's other ways, other methods to maybe speed up the process that he refuses to take. So you're going to take this long ass, hard ass route. So when you got newcomers, and it's always going to be the new people that stirs up the pot because they don't know what's going on. And when you get them coming into the equation and sit here trying to say, hey, what is going on? Why you ain't raised this money? Why you got this little girl on the internet claiming to be your daughter, saying that you ain't never gave her no money? You know what I'm saying? You ain't, like, it's so much that people have added to his pot. And when you're on the internet, I don't care. I do not care. When you're on the internet and you go and you're viral and somebody attacks you and it go viral, you have to answer it. You have to.
Okay, but why do people assume that he is like a millionaire? Why can't it take 7 to 10 years to open up a school? Why can't it take that long?
It can, but like I said, I don't think people understand that he's not going, because he really doesn't talk about the fact that he doesn't go to banks, that he's not raising money like that. Don't nobody know that, because I didn't know that. I thought he was trying to get bank loans. And I thought
this is Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar, let me tell you, I know about Umar, man. This is my guy, man. And he talks about this. I just watched an interview. I watched almost a lot. I've seen this interview that you got up. I watched this. A lot of his interviews I've seen. And he talks about how he's doing it only with black people's money. So he's building a school for black people, funded by black people. He's not getting a white man's loan. He's not doing that. So all the money that he's getting for the school is going to the school. And he said he should be opening it up within this year or next year. So it's a process that he's taking. And see, the thing is let me tell you this, Capiche. People is mad at Dr. Umar.
We was about to resubscribe to, but why?
People is mad at Dr. Umar simply because he's a black man trying to open up a school. And people don't like that. Nobody else is opening up a school. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is doing it. They're called haters. So if I'm the only black man,
that's unfortunately, that's a lie. I have to stop you right there. There are other black people that have opened up schools. There are
no, that's not a charter school though.
What?
That's not a charter school. A school owned only by a black man, not a person like LeBron James, where he collaborated with a school and he just gave them money and he say, "Oh,
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about there are people that have opened up schools. Yes."
Name who? Because you like to say I'm lying. You said that. You said that.
I didn't say you were lying.
You did say that. You did say that.
Stop.
Bro, you said that.
I did not say you was lying at all. I did not call you a liar.
You said that.
I did not. No, I did not. No. What I'm saying is there are people out there opening up schools. Yes. He's not the only one. No. Bro, now, if I called you a liar on that part, yes, because he's not the only black person. Now, he might be now, let me correct something. He might be the only black person that's doing it black owned for blacks only that way. Now, yes, he's probably the only person that's doing it that way. And that's a very hard way to do it. Yes, I will admit all of that. I would admit that, and I would agree with you. If that's the way he's doing it, yes, he probably is the only person that's doing that. Because that seems, not to say ridiculous, but that seems very extremely hard to do. And then you're going to build the school in what? New York somewhere? Most likely. So that's where you reside at. I'm just assuming that's where the school is going to be at. That's where he resides. So you got to do all of that. You got to raise it through black people. Then you got to find taxes. You got to pay for taxes. So yes, it is going to take a long time. Yes, 7 to 10 years should be reasonable. But yet again, most of the people that attack him is his own people. And I'm talking about from his own community. People that's been rocking with him. That's where majority of his attacks come from. We, and I'm including myself in this, we on the outside looking in. We only make videos off of things that he go viral. And yes, there's a lot of times where he makes sense, and there's a lot of times where he don't make sense in conversation. But those are just conversation. Those are separate from his school raising things and what he does.
I hear you, but what's so complicated about it? Like he's trying.
What's so complicated? Because there's not enough people that's probably gonna be in interest of trying to raise a school where there's high taxes at. Where you got to pay property
who said
taxes.
Anything about all that?
Who said anything about what?
High taxes and all that.
I did because I'm saying that's where he's gonna build the school is in New York. New York has one of the highest
He's
taxes.
not building a school in New York.
Where he building the school at? Like I said, I'm assuming he's building it in New York because that's where he reside at.
No, he don't even live in New York.
Where he live at?
He live in Philadelphia.
Okay,
and he's building a school in New Jersey.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that this is the problem right here. This is the problem. Like we don't know.
Still places with high property taxes. New Jersey.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is we don't know the facts of what's going on, and we so quick to kind of judge off
who is quick. Nobody's quick to do misinformation.
What?
What misinformation?
Well, you said a high tax in New York, and he lives. That's all misinformation.
I said, excuse me, hold on. I said I assumed he was going to do it in some. So those are not facts. Those are me guessing.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. When you put that out there, that's misinformation.
That's not misinformation because I'm not information nobody. I said I assume. So if you heard me correctly and you know what assume means, that means I'm not
okay,
saying.
Well, I get you. Well, the assumptions is wrong. So when you get to the facts, right? Let me talk about the facts and the truth. When you talk about the facts and the truth, then you will say, okay, it makes sense. But when we're assuming something, now it goes into the realm of where it don't make sense.
Yet again, you still on the East Coast where there's high property taxes, and that's going to be hard to get sponsorship to get in a business where you got to pay high property taxes. That's why a lot of people are moving off the coasts and moving to the Midwest where they don't have to pay property taxes, where there's less taxes.
I feel you. So
that's just a business move.
I hear you, but here's the thing. Let me just break it down to you like this. We got a black man, Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay. He went to school for a long time, and he learned a lot while he was at school. You have to check. He went to a school. He like when you watch his interviews, he break down his life. I can't sit here and tell you exactly what school he went to, but here, if you watch his interview, he'll tell you. Because they always asking him that, right? So he went to college and he did this and he did that. And, he a psychiatrist or whatever the case. And he's trying to build a school for black kids. Okay? He's trying to get the money for the school, right? For he can open up a school owned by black people for black people. And people just mad about it, and they got so much to say negative about just that. Like, what's so confusing? What's so hard? Yes, it's taking him a minute because he's doing it by himself, for one, and for two, it costs a lot of money, and he's not a super rich person like that. He's not a millionaire, billionaire to where he could just snap his fingers and open up a school like Jay-Z.
What is his net worth? Because I don't care about Jay-Z.
I don't think it's a lot, bro. He's not like
I believe it's not a lot either. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, I can look it up for you right quick, but he's not a millionaire, billionaire. He's not. He just imagine this. It's just like you, Capiche. Say if you say, man, Z, I want to open up a school and I'm gonna get people to donate for my school, and people start donating, and people is liking you, and then you didn't purchase the school, and it's taking you some years, and now people gonna say, Capiche, where's your school at? You're gonna say, well, I'm still working on it. They're gonna say, well, why ain't it built? Why is this? What about the taxes?
Yeah,
what about this?
And people
what about
gonna
that?
give me ideas like going to get a bank loan or
but and you tell them I'm not getting a bank loan because I want it to be black owned. And if you get it from a bank, then the bank pretty much owns the school. So you don't want to. So when you buy a car, right? Think about when you buy a car. Do you want to save up your money to buy the car, or do you want to get a loan? Because if you get a loan, when you finance a car, when you don't make your payments, the bank could take your car back. So he's not trying to be in a position to where that can happen. You trying to own it.
Then hold on, but yet again, you can get a bank loan and pay back the bank in a short amount of time that you pay off, because yet again, all the fundraising that you can go towards the bank loan, and the school can be up and running, and you can help raise more money. There's other ways around that. Yet again, I understand that he don't want to do that. I'm just saying, just a suggestion.
So let him do it how he wants to. Like, why is people so mad?
People don't understand that all of a sudden you're coming on the end, because we don't know. You got to think about it. We don't know nothing about Dr. Umar until he pressed that live button or record button. Right. So he just came out of the blue and was asking people for money because all of a sudden his bank accounts are frozen. Mm-hmm. Now, do we know why they're frozen? No, I don't know. I personally don't know. But yes, he is going around saying that his bank accounts are frozen. Can y'all help donate money? And people are just, people are curious. Like, you keep asking for us for money. Mm-hmm. But, they just curious. They want to know where the money going.
It's going to the school.
Where the school at? Where's the address? I mean,
okay, let's get into it then. Let's get into it then. Since you want to,
not necessarily you. You don't have to look all that up because I don't care. But that's just the talk of the town when it comes.
I hear you. So, but if it's gonna be that talk, you got these questions. Ain't it reasonable for him to answer these questions?
I believe he probably answered them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you say, Z, where's the school? And I tell you the school is right there. And you say, well, where's the money going? I say, well, I paid this for the school. And I mean, shit, what else do you want?
Quit begging. That's what people are looking at. That's really what people.
So let me ask you this. So stop asking for money, right? And not get the school done?
Go get a job.
He does work. And he said his money. He does speaking events. He's a public speaker, and he also does stuff with schools. He's a school psychiatrist, and he said he invests all of his money back into the school. Like, say if you work at your job and you are very passionate about your podcast, you're going to put some of your money into your podcast, but you also must pay for your bills as well. You still need somewhere to live. You still need to take care of yourself.
That is
you
true.
Can't put
that's
all
100%.
Your work money into the school.
But that's correct. That's right. And you are 100% correct. I put my money and I invest into my podcast. I invest in what's called. But guess what I also do too? I go to work so I can.
He does as well. So you think he just on the internet all day, just ask for money all day? That's what you think?
I mean, most of his speeches are from on the internet. That's where he get most of his money. Because that's where majority of his money comes from.
He does podcasts.
It's podcasters, yeah.
That's where he speaking events. He's working. He's not just sitting on his ass on the computer all day. Ain't no person doing that. He's not doing that. So that's another misinformation that he just sitting on his ass all day, just begging for money, like he a crackhead in front of the 7-Eleven.
Nobody said that. Only you said that. Only
I know I said that, but I'm telling you, that's not what it is. He's working every day to build his school up. That. Well,
But
fuck
they do
what
know that
everybody believes,
they
because they're
know
at
that's
that
how he
point.
get majority of. How many times did he
But
been
at
on the
that point,
Breakfast
they
Club?
haters, bruh. At that point, you're just hating on me. Because why do I have to prove myself? That's like you telling me, Caprice, I'm working on my podcast, I'm trying to build it up, and somebody say, I don't believe you. Like, I don't care if you believe me or not. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
If
but
I
you're
have
in the
proof,
public. But when you're in the public's eye, that's a little different.
Yeah, but that's that.
Dr.
The
Umar is a
public,
public figure. Is he or is he not?
kind of.
Kind of. I would
All he
consider.
is a psychiatrist that's trying to build a
Yes, but
school.
he's a public figure. He's an
he's not
image.
a
He
rapper.
speaks.
He's not an entertainer. He's not an actor. He's not like a super
He's not
Hollywood person.
nobody.
He's not
But
in
he's
movies.
a public. He's a public figure because
why is he a public figure?
Because he's always in the public.
How? He's working. How is he always in the public?
When you go out there for what you say, he go out to speak. He speaks in the public. When he's on social media, that's the public. We are considered the public.
So when y'all see somebody on the internet working, y'all think he's begging.
That's not what I said. Who
No,
said? Why you keep saying that?
No, that's a question. That's a question.
No. That's not what nobody is saying at all.
Okay, so I don't. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm not understanding like what's going on, because all I see is a man trying to build a school. That's all I really see, and that's just it for me. But what else is everybody else saying? What else is everybody?
A lot
else
of people
seeing?
don't see that because a lot of people don't see the school or the effort of the school or know.
Okay, well, let's do this. Do this for me, please, bruh. You know, and because you just for the viewers, right? Let me share this video of him showing the school. Can we do that for the viewers? Can we do that for the viewers, bro?
I don't care. That's not gonna
all right, bet.
Solve anything for the public. Oh, it's not up there yet.
Hold on. It's about to pull up. See if you can pull that up, P.
You can't. Hold on. You can't pull that up yourself. Hold on.
Yeah.
You can or you can't. So can you remove it?
I can't. What? What'd you say? Say that again.
You can't move it up and down yourself when it's behind the when it's back here. You can't do it yourself.
Yeah, like this. Like this.
Oh, okay. You can move it up and down, but you can't bring it. Okay. Never mind.
Like, no, you in control of pulling up the videos or not. So if you don't want it up there, it ain't gonna be up there. Or if you want to take it out, it's up to you.
I see.
But I can't just pull it up myself.
I get it. Okay.
Summer 2021 belongs to my school, our school. I am inside of your school, Pan-African excellence. Hit the Cash App. Let's finish what we started. Hit the Cash App. Let's finish what we started. $ FDMG school. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Send them check of money orders. Send them check of money orders to FDMG Academy. We about to make history. We about to make history. I'm about to put in the application for the first annual Unapologetically African Family First Festival. I'm about to put the application in for the first annual Unapologetically African Family First Festival right here in Wilmington, Delaware, at your school, my
in Wilmington,
school,
Delaware.
School. Mail your check of money orders. If you want to work at the school, send the resumes, fdmgresumes@gmail.com. fdmgresumes@gmail.com.
I pause it real quick.
FDMG resumes, brothers and sisters, @gmail.com.
Because now I got more questions.
Okay.
You at a school. I see. If I'm not mistaken, that look like electric on. So who the fuck paying for that shit?
The donations, bruh. All the donations is going to the school.
Dog, so who the fuck wants to work for a person that gets donation? If you don't get donation, that means you can't pay me. How you going to fund a school? You can't fund a school through donation. That's not how a school is run.
But he's not just getting only donations, Capiche. He's also working, and he's funding. How do you think somebody start a business?
How you think somebody start a business? Is how anybody start a business with your own money.
Yeah, and that's what he's using most of his money and also donations to fund the school. What's wrong with that? You act like he's trying to start up a trap house. He's trying to start a school.
No, I think
I said you were trying to start up a trap spot.
I think technically he's trying to start a cult.
How?
For real. How? What is a cult?
How is he starting to see? That's what I'm saying, bro. How is he trying to start a cult? How? It's a school
because
for children.
He's only doing it for one type of people. That's a cult.
That's not a cult, bro.
That is a cult, sir.
They got plenty of schools out here in America, the America you love so much. That's all white people. Plenty of them.
Just for white people only.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And that one, what's the name of that school?
It's a lot of them. I know there's one in Memphis, the Christian Brothers, all white. It's so many schools where it's all white people, bro.
And they say it on the wall, I'm only for whites, even though that's against the law.
You don't have to say it. It's only white people when you go in there.
I don't care if it's only white people when you go in there, but it's not only just the white people.
So it's cool if you don't say it.
No. You know why I'm saying no? Because that's against the law to do that.
But they doing it though. It's cool for when they do it, but it's a problem when we do it.
But you can't even name a school. The only people that's doing it is
I said Christian Brothers. I said Christian Brothers in Memphis.
Christian Brothers.
Yep. All white people. You go to that school, it's hella white people. It's plenty of schools. Look
are
at Colorado.
Are they making it? You're not answering the question though. You're saying they're all there, but did they make the school only for them people only?
Yes.
And that's in the brochure. Because
I didn't read the brochure, brother, but I will tell you, ain't no niggas walking around there.
I don't. That's not the question. That's why I say avoiding the question. You're trying to make somebody racist that ain't racist. The question. What Dr. Umar is doing.
I can show you. So
what Dr. Umar doing is technically racist because he's only doing for blacks with blacks. That's racist because he's only doing it for one race.
What? Okay, well, we can't have nothing in this country, so we just can't have nothing, pretty much, right? Just say it. Won't you just say that? Y'all can't have nothing in this country. The white man want everything. We don't want y'all to have nothing of y'all own. Just say that then.
Y'all do have stuff.
We can't have a school.
Country. Not for only blacks. No, that's
I said we can't have a school. What school do we got? So we can't have nothing.
So y'all ain't got HBCUs?
They got that. I can show you multiple.
So there's no colleges where there's all black people there. Just number of black people there.
That's owned. That's funded by.
I don't care who own it. It's either yes or no. School, it's either yes or no. It's always going back to who own it. I don't give a. I didn't ask you about who own these damn schools. I asked you if there are schools out there where only black people go to, and the answer is yes, there are.
No. Because white people go to the HBCUs too.
Some, but there are schools where there are only black people that go to them. There are out there.
So you have a problem with us, but black people owning the school. Is that what you're saying? You don't like black people being able to own a school.
That is not what I just said. Because there are
no, that's my question for you. Do you have a problem with this black man owning the school?
I don't know. You're breaking up. I didn't hear.
That's my question for you. Do you have a problem with a black man owning?
Do black people
have
own
a problem
school?
with a black man in America? Do you have a problem with that?
I don't even know what that means.
Can you
I'm not
answer
gonna
my
lie to
question
you.
like I'm answering yours?
You're breaking up.
Let me ask it to you one more time. Let's see if you get it this time. Do you have a problem with a black man owning a school in America?
Black people already own
Yes or
schools
no?
in America.
So you don't want to answer yes or
You
no?
see how because they already own schools, so I don't have a problem. They already own schools.
Which
in
school
America.
do the black people own? Name one. Name one.
Sherman School. My old school that I went to is owned by black people.
Owned by black people? What?
Yes.
What school?
Sherman.
Sherman.
Yes. It's
Bro,
an
that's
elementary
cap. That's
school. It's
cap.
not a very big school.
That's cap. Cap. I'm calling cap.
We don't know what that means.
Cap means lies.
So why you just can't say I'm a liar?
Because I don't think you're a liar. I think that is cap because it's not true.
Okay. Anyway.
Sherman, you said Sherman is owned by a black person?
Black people own schools in America.
Okay, and you said Sherman, right? Let me look that up. How you spell it? Sherman?
Yeah.
How you spell that? Because it could be spelled different ways.
There's no other way to spell Sherman.
Sherman School. Where that's at?
In Missouri.
In Missouri. Is it an elementary? You said? You said it's an elementary?
I'll be right back. We can take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's take a break, bro.
I'm at my hour mark.
All right.
Dang, I picked the shortest one. Did I pick the right one?
Yeah, I was about to say that was a short break. I still can't find that school you was talking about.
Hold on. You gotta look it up. Hold on. I got it. I picked the wrong one.
Please call the medic. This beat came to me on a stretcher. In the lab, I step to the mic and feel like I'm Dexter. I'm a man, dark world, but I'm still shining like treasure. Yeah, I got joy like ha ha ha. Wait, and I can't wear smiles. That's fake. Then I'm between love and strong. Hate clock says no time for mistakes. Ring the alarm. Sirens go off, but I'm calm. My life resides in his palm. Submit to my pops. Respect for my mom. Honor them both, so my life will be long. Third time, the charm of the third strike. Had to turn my back on the street like tears come down. Both hands up, thinking about what life will be like. If I never change, might stay the same. Stay playing games. Yeah, end up in a cell, free but a slave, or inside the grave. Used to dive in the pool of the hand off. It was me and my bros to the end.
Hey, it just hit me too to remind you, start posting on TikTok that you're looking for interviews.
Oh, okay.
No, because I'm pushing your content over there. Oh yeah, I talk about you. I told you I got your back, bro.
Are you tagging me though?
I read what stuff over there that you do. I just repost it. So I guess that's like tagging. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because if you tag it, then they can click it and go to it.
I repost it. That's what I'm saying. I need you to repost that you looking for interviews so I can repost it too.
All right.
Man,
Sherman Elementary. Let's get back to Sherman Elementary. That's an elementary, right?
40 minutes.
Sherman Elementary in what city?
Oh my God.
Help me out because you can't just do me like that. What city is this school
like
in?
What?
Because you said that there's a black school owned by black people. It's called Sherman Elementary. In what city?
In Missouri. It's not.
That's not a city. Missouri is not a city.
I know Missouri is not a city.
I asked you
but
what
if you look
city.
Up, how many Shermans you see?
Bruh.
Because ain't that many Shermans in Missouri. There's not.
A lot. I need to know the city.
In Missouri?
I can't find it because I don't have the city. I can't find it. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
All you gotta do is put Missouri. That's how simple it is.
Okay, I'm trying, but you're not trying to give me a lot of details because you know this cap. So Sherman School, Missouri. Okay. Yeah, Sherman Elementary School. Okay. It's a pre-K. This is not owned by black people, bruh. This is not St. Louis Public Schools. Sherman School, St. Louis Public Schools. That's not owned by black people, bro. Why'd you say that?
Who's it owned by?
It's owned by let's break this down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's break it down. Let's break this down. It's in St. Louis.
I gotta ask one question. Have you heard about that track star?
Which one?
That fastest running girl. She got into it with somebody in the airport.
I haven't heard of
another track star in the airport. I want to talk about tomorrow. I'm just asking, have you heard about it? That's all.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Oh, I found your boy. So listen.
Who?
You ready? Can I get a screen pull up? Is that possible?
No, you can say it real quick, real fast.
Yeah, you don't be wanting me to show my facts, bro. Okay.
Why you just can't say it? I mean,
I'm gonna say it because I like to show it too to prove what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah. Sherman Elementary School in Missouri is St. Louis, who was purchased of the school for $700,000 on December 31st of 2015, was purchased by Brian Minges. Brian Minges. And Brian Minges, I looked up Brian Minges, and it's a Caucasian, bro. So that was wrong. Look up Brian Minges, Minges. He is the owner of Sherman Elementary School in Missouri. So that's what I'm saying. It's cat. I'm not calling you a liar. I just think it's misinformation, and we just believe whatever we hear or believe whatever somebody says. And that's why people are confused on why Dr. Umar won a school, because white people can own schools. Why can't we own one?
Y'all can. No, who said y'all couldn't?
Well, donate to the FDMG School of Academy.
Who said you couldn't?
I'm saying you said that you said that we own schools, and I said which one. You said Sherman Elementary. I think you just pulled up an elementary you went to. It's owned by a white dude named Brian Minges.
But yet again, did you look up any black school that black people own? Or you
I just went by what you said. I just went by what you said.
But yet again, answer, did you or did you not look up any black school? I know I told you a Pacific school. I did.
Yeah.
But
that's
did you
what
look
I was
up any black schools? Any HBCU schools or any schools in Atlanta, any schools in Baltimore, any schools in Chicago, any schools in St. Louis, any schools in.
So do you now that will be a new search. So now do you want me to search?
You can search whatever you want to search. I just asked you, did you? Not saying that
because I was searching Sherman Elementary. No.
But yet again, before I even said Sherman, I said black people can own schools. You like no.
You said they do own schools. And you said Sherman Elementary. So I looked it up and that was not true.
So my question yet again. Do you think they own schools? You saying they don't own schools at all?
I don't know of any. I don't know of any. I don't know not one black person owning a school. I can't, like how you named Sherman Elementary and you was wrong. I can't off the top of my head name not one black person that owns a school, just bought it and just own it up front. I can't name not one black person that do that.
What is that?
It's my school. I should go to.
It's owned by blacks?
Black lady.
What's the name of that school again? Kemp Inspired. Yeah, spell that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need some help.
KIPP Inspire.
What is it? What did he say? See, that's the power of the internet. We could just say anything, but I could look it up on the internet. That's the power of it. So what school did that background guy say?
Kip Inspire.
Spell it.
I can't hear him. We
Slow
can't hear
down.
KIPP Inspire.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
KIPP
Uh-huh.
Inspire? Inspire.
KIPP Inspire?
Yes. Space Inspire.
Kip Inspire. Okay. Kip Inspire Academy. Is that who he talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look it up.
I got
Kip. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It comes up. Kip Inspire Academy. The owner is Mrs. Ardwell Cloud. It tells you the names of the owner. Right? I don't know if you know who that person is?
No, this is where the school. You do? You met her?
Yes, sir. My principal.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Very close to this school.
That's what's up.
And I'm looking up this person and I don't see a black person. I see this white lady.
Miss Chloe is a black lady.
Miss Chloe is a black lady. I don't know. I ain't never met her.
They say Mrs. Ardell Cloud.
It's not Cloud, it's Floyd.
You know, people pronounce things well when it comes to pronunciation, yeah. But what he says, he sees is a white lady.
The white lady is Miss Paycheck.
It's Miss Paycheck.
I swear to God, that's her name.
I'm looking for a picture of Miss Ardell Cloud. I see some white people, but I don't see a picture of no black woman nowhere. Let me keep looking though. Because I mean, I want it to be a black person. I want this guy to be right. But
R. Kelly signs Michael Jackson. What the fuck? Nah, that can't be real.
I don't see that. Ardell Cloud, that's not even a black person name, to be honest with you.
What is a black person's name?
Like your name?
What is my name?
Capiche? Oh, meet. Okay, let's see. Okay, so hold on. Let me get into this. It says Ardell Cloud. I found something. Miss Ardell Cloud. She is not the owner of the school, but she is a teacher. She's a teacher, and look, it tells me all about her. It says Mrs. Cloud brings a wealth of experience and dedication to the students, teachers, and family. Mrs. Cloud started as a 6th grade teacher, and then she's in a leadership role. She's an assistant dean in culture. She's an assistant dean of culture, engagement specialist, and she's a coach. Ardell Cloud graduated from University of Missouri at St. Louis, but it does not say she's the owner. She does after-school programs. Kip Inspire was founded in 2009. Kip located. It don't say where she owns this school.
Oh, to go back to that, Dr. Umar's claims to be broke and losing the school. That's the argument. I'm looking at somebody else's what they posted. That's why I brought it up. Not
it says our school leader. She's a school leader. She's not the school owner. It says that she does a lot in the school.
You know how
but that's
teachers
different.
I know. I heard you.
That doesn't make you the owner of the school. And say if she is, let's say, okay, cool, she's the leader of the school. She still don't own it to where she didn't pay for it. You feel me? Yeah. And she's teaching what she want to teach.
You still, when you own a school, you can't teach what you want to teach.
Yeah, you could when you own it. Yeah, you could.
Nah, because when you own it, even though it's your school, you still.
It says right here, Mrs. Ardell Cloud, right? It says the owner of Kip Inspire is Mrs. Ardell Cloud. This is what this says, right? She has been appointed as the school leader of June 20. She has been appointed the school leader. So she didn't buy a school and made it her own and came from and painted the walls and did the floors and did this and did the light. She didn't do all that. She was appointed the school leader. So it's a big difference between what Dr. Umar tried to do it by building a school. Miss Ardell Cloud haven't built any schools. She served the leadership role within KIPP community. She didn't build no school like Dr. Umar's trying to do. It's over a public charter school. KIPP is a charter school. So that means you get government funded. So she's not doing what Dr. Umar's trying to do. That's a charter school.
5 black males, administrators, and assistant principals. No.
So tell the guy in the background to try again.
20 footage, all black town, living in a black America. 8 years ago. Nah, I don't want to put that up.
And when you look up charter schools, I hope the guy can hear me in the background because he tried it. When you look up charter schools, they are not privately owned. If you look up, is charter schools privately owned? It says no. Charter schools are not privately owned. They are publicly funded and operated independently from traditional public schools. While they may be operated by private management organizations, the schools
what
themselves
do you think Dr. Umar stuff is going to be publicly funded?
That's why he's asking for money, bruh. That's publicly funded.
Because he's going to be publicly funded. He's not going to be.
No, it's different between publicly funded by you getting it from the government and getting loans. He's getting the money from this donations. And charter schools is the schools themselves are funded by public money, which is derived from taxpayers' dollars.
Federally
that
funded.
Means the charter school has the freedom to operate autonomously, but are still accounted to the government that authorizes them. The government still authorizes them. Charter schools. And Dr. Umar, he talks about that. He said, y'all don't understand the difference between owning a school and a charter school. Y'all don't know the difference. It's like leasing a car and owning a car. Yeah, you finance a car. Yeah, that's your car. But if you stop paying that car note, they're going to take it from you. It's a big difference between being a boss and an employee. It's a big difference. So let's try again, y'all. Let's try one more time. Charter schools are not privately owned. They are public schools. Are you able to pull up my screen so we can show the viewers this? Because they like to see this. They don't want to hear me just talking. They want to see it. They're gonna be like, okay. Charter schools are not privately owned. You get appointed.
Nobody said that, bro.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about owning your school.
Yeah, but nobody said that charter schools are owned.
Yeah, but the guy in the background, he said this school as
he just named his school. Yes, he named his school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just naming random schools. But we're talking about owning the school.
We're naming? We're naming schools that where we were brought up and we was taught. Yes, and true indeed, we were taught in those schools that they were owned by blacks.
Yeah,
especially my school.
Yeah, but there was
never everything in there is black owned, black moved, black funded, black ran. So yes, we were taught. Even though you just proved wrong, let me finish. Damn. You like, I swear, I sit back and I let y'all talk fully. But when it comes to me, y'all love cutting me off. That's just crazy to me. But like I said, at that school, how we were raised and what we was taught, yes, it was owned and funded and everything. Black marriages come up that black out. So yeah, when you just said it was wrong, sure. Yeah, but in most black schools like that, especially that one, they teach false information. So in the black community, sometimes you are taught false information. That's it just happens. Just like we was taught in our home that white people are bad. I mean, just false information. Oops. It happens.
Okay. Well, I get you. Well, we're just talking about Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is just trying to own a school for us, man, because white people, they control the curriculum. So I don't see nothing wrong with him trying to start a school. But I mean, clearly, a lot of people think that that's a bad thing for black people to own anything in America. They don't want us to own nothing. So I get it.
Where do you get that assumption from? You be making up the most nonsensical assumptions that doesn't fall under nothing.
No, it did make sense.
Nobody never said that at all. That has never.
I'm not saying that you said that. I'm just saying, why is people mad that he want to start a school and get donations? I don't get it.
Nobody said mad. The discussion is the fact
like the people on the internet. The people on the internet.
And I listen to people on the internet. I never heard nobody say they'd be mad at him for running a school. They be mad because they feel like he's more paying attention to that than his kids. I saying that. And then he claims to be broke and still trying to raise money for school.
Okay, well, shit. They need to get off their feelings. It's not their business. Or what he doing with his children. Like, what does that got to do with them? Why are they mad about that?
And she the one that does that. Y'all know when stuff hit the internet, it's public information.
Well,
like nobody would have known. Huh?
Well, I watched an interview with Dr. Umar. Let him speak for himself. He said his daughter don't need help, like they said. He tried to do anything he could for his daughter. She don't want to listen. She want to do drugs. She want to be outside. She could go home to her mother. He said the daughter mother is a good mother, and she don't want to go home. She want to be outside running the streets doing drugs. And we be looking for her. We be trying to help her, but she's on drugs. So, I mean, what do y'all want us to do for her?
I don't know.
So why you said people on the internet is mad? I'm telling you, they're not really mad at him for not taking care of his daughter. They're just mad at him because he's a black man trying to own a school. That's the really reason why they're mad, for real, for real.
Or maybe they're mad because she put out some allegations that might not be true. What about that part?
I mean, man, it's crazy.
I mean, why she's taking her time out to go on the internet to put them on so-called
she on
drugs
or whatever? She on drugs.
What drugs? I don't know.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. I watched this already, bro, and I can show you videos. And she talked about how she want to commit suicide. She like being homeless. She came on there talk about how she be dealing with pimps and just all type of stuff. And Dr. Umar was like, my daughter is grown, and she could go home to her mother's house, or she could come be with me, but she choose not to. But she's grown, isn't it? It ain't like she's 8 years old. She grown. So they're just trying to find a reason to be mad at him just because he trying to do something positive, bro. And I don't know. I don't get it, bro. Because ain't no other black
So what's
people
up with
owning
this
no school.
basketball? Well, you're not into basketball, so I can't talk to you about that.
Nah, I missed the whole season, bro. I ain't watched it.
All the controversy is now leading into the new season.
What controversy they got?
The Paul George controversy and the 76ers. Hold on, let me go back over here. Where that thing at?
I've been keeping up with the football.
Guinness Arena and Stephen A. Smith talking about everybody that hanging out with Stephen A. Smith is getting locked.
This is a whole bunch of internet fake stuff, bro. Like
Guinness just got out of jail for gambling charges, and he's facing 5 years for each charges.
So what are they saying? Like they mad at that too?
Well, Guinness Arena. This is the part that tripped me out. It's the fact that after the fact, or I think before he got locked up, he went on the internet and called out Stephen A. Smith and said, "Hey, Stephen A. Smith, why everybody that signing contracts with you is getting picked out of line?"
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, this all just recently happened in the last couple of days. So I'm assuming that Guinness Arena has been gambling with his podcast or behind closed doors. Because the thing and my question is, he's funded by a gambling company. What is it? Mad Dog something? I forgot what he's funded, but he is funded by a gambling company. Like that's who his podcast is funded through. So why wouldn't you expect him to not be gambling?
That's what I'm saying. It just seemed like it's just like when you doing cool stuff, it's just a lot of negativity that comes around you. Nobody's perfect. So if you go to jail for this or go to jail for that, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. That don't mean you're an evil person. That just means that you a human being, So I don't really get a lot of stuff that happens on the internet, but to be honest with you, a lot of that stuff don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even look at stuff that's controversial that hit the airlines or that can change the ways of the stock market or politics. LA Peace crashes into violent crasher.
But I do got a few topics I do want to talk about, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I do want to talk about like the cartel stuff. I've been looking at that. Like how Donald Trump is trying to. Oh yeah, how Donald Trump is bringing the feds to DC to clean up the streets.
We already talked about that in the beginning.
Oh, okay, you got to that.
Well, I'll talk about it again. I think that's cool. I think
that's cool too. I think that's cool too. Or how he's like going against the cartel, but I don't want to just talk about just jump around hella topics like that.
What about the fact that he's classified marijuana as a class 1?
I watched the interview him saying that yesterday. He said he's gonna look into it. He said he's looking.
That's what I seen too.
Yeah,
I just seen that before I went live.
Yep, I seen that yesterday. I think that's something cool to consider. I think that's something cool.
Any updates on fights?
I just seen today Jerron Ennis is finna fight somebody, Liam or something like that at 154. They just announced that fight, which is gonna be good. Jerron Ennis is a really good fighter, so that one. But you know, boxing is like we get a good fight every month, every 2 months type of stuff. So it don't just be every day like that, you know. So yeah, that's what's going on that. Yeah. But yeah, man,
Football's back. Preseason has started. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
like how they did the Deion Sanders' son,
How they
Shador.
doing?
Ain't his name? What's his name? Shador, right? Sanders.
Uh-huh. How they doing? What happened
Man,
to him?
so first of all, they drafted him hella later. He should have been a first round draft pick. Let's start there. How sorry the Raiders is. We need a quarterback. I don't know why the Raiders didn't pick him. They're racist, bruh. You talk about ain't no racist. We need to have a whole show on how the NFL is racist, bruh. I'm talking about 2 hours. I'll go on for 2 hours talking about how NFL is racist. And they're showing it in 2025 because you think white people ain't racist. But in reality, why didn't y'all draft him until the third, fourth? What round did he get drafted in?
Why he didn't get? I would not have drafted him the way he acted.
How did he act?
He acted childish.
How?
By not doing, he didn't do no Columbine. He didn't do no press conference. You don't do nothing that the NFL asks you to do, but you want to work in the NFL.
Is that true?
That is true.
So he didn't want to do no interviews. He didn't do no Columbine. Is that what you're saying?
No, he did his own Columbine on his own terms.
What's wrong with that?
That's not how you do the NFL. That's not you don't work. NFL don't work for you. You work for the NFL.
But y'all still drafted him.
Right.
So why not draft him in the first round like he deserved?
Because he's not first round material. He's not first round material.
What do you mean? He's better than all the other quarterbacks that got drafted first.
That's an opinion.
No, that's a fact because at last game,
not a fact. There's
he
no
just
way
threw
to
two
prove
touchdowns.
That. I don't care.
Okay, so name me another quarterback that got drafted in the first round that threw two touchdowns in the first week. Name me one.
It doesn't matter.
Wow. So it ain't about your skill.
No, not when it comes to drafting. No.
I think it's about your.
And they would tell you that. Black people even tell you that.
It's about
when
your
it comes
skill,
to drafting,
bro.
it's not about your performance. It's about showing up and showing them both sides on and off the field that you is NFL ready. There are a lot of people who can be good in NFL that ain't NFL ready.
What does the NFL ready mean?
NFL ready?
Yeah, what does that mean?
NFL ready. That means you're not conflictable. You don't cause conflict on and off the field. You're not controversial. You're not in BS like the NBA is. Every time you look up, the NBA is in some type of conflict.
What conflict has he been in? None.
Who?
Shador Sanders haven't been in no conflict.
Yeah, you're not in the NFL. That's why. Because all that Columbine, that stuff during the Columbine and not showing up for press conference, those are what you call conflicts. They're not very big conflicts, but those are NFL conflicts because you get fined if you don't show up for those. Those just show that you're not, as they say, NFL ready. You're like a John Morant. You just conflict. That's not healthy for the league. That's not helping to grow the league in their eyes. Not me specifically, not me personally. But they look at stuff like that. Come on, John Morant is an awesome NBA player. I know I'm switching the subject, but he is a very phenomenon player. He can help grow the league, but he has so much stuff off the field that's making him be a hard product to sell.
That's crazy because his jersey is the #1 selling jersey. What about that? Shador Sanders. Everybody got that 12 jersey. Nobody else is selling more jerseys than him. That's a rookie.
Respectively, you know what I'm saying?
So
he's
it's
gonna
just like they
start.
just don't like black people.
He's gonna start. Listen, hold on. He's gonna
Say
start.
that.
He's gonna be a good player. But there are things that I personally looked at him that I personally worried about for as the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Things that he did in college that worried me.
Like what, bro? Being
Like
black,
taking a hit. Like dude took so many hits in college, bruh. I personally don't think that you can take a hit like that in the NFL and keep getting up. Them boys a lot bigger, a lot stronger than college. And he was in the Pac-10. It's not like he was in the SEC. That's the only thing that really feared me about Sanders in the NFL. Yes, you got the arm. Yes, you got the IQ. But please do not take no hit. Do not be standing up running thinking that somebody gonna hit you, gonna keep. No. This is the NFL. I would have not. That's the #1 thing that would have scared me from drafting you in the first round. And yes, you can go back and look at his college. That boy took a lot of hits. And yes, true indeed, he got up. He thugged through him, but I don't want to see that in the NFL for him. If I was the coach,
you don't want to see him get tackled.
I don't want to see them get hit. Tackle, I'm cool with. Hit, blindsided.
What do you mean? Somebody punched him?
Scrambling up the field for an extra 5 yards instead of sliding. You want to go get the extra 2 yards to reach for the first time. Somebody, I don't want. I can't see that.
So let me tell you this fun fact. Right now, if you look up the best rookie quarterbacks right now, right, going by their right now, 2025, the #1 rookie quarterback right now, right, is a quarterback from the Tennessee Titans. His name is Cam Ward. He was first round pick, right, and he was picked #1. Cam Ward, right?
Do you know his story? You know all he been through?
Now, I don't know his story, but I'm saying right now he's #1. #2, second best quarterback in the NFL right now is a guy on the Cleveland Browns that was round 5th pick. He was picked at 144 in the 5th round, which is Shador Sanders, the second best quarterback in the NFL. That's a rookie.
Okay, so who's the best quarterback in the NFL, period?
Probably Jalen Hurts, right?
Tom Brady.
Probably Patrick. What do you mean? Brady. Tom Brady don't even play football no more.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. The best quarterback in the NFL, hands down, is Tom Brady. And what was he drafted? Because he wasn't drafted first.
Let's see. Tom Brady. Okay, let's see.
Third round. I want to say third or fifth round. 130.
Tom Brady was drafted worse than Shador, bro.
So you didn't make a point. So I think still that I'm saying, even though Shador got drafted, he still got high hope. He still can make it. I don't think that draft should really affect people the way that people want to talk about it. I understand you should have probably got drafted higher. I can respect that for people's opinions, but I don't think they're still really going to hurt him in the long run.
Right, but Tom Brady was drafted 6th round, 199th pick. Tom Brady was in the 6th round.
7 Super Bowls.
Correct. But guess what?
10 Super Bowl appearances. So my quick question.
He probably wasn't that good in college.
Do you think Shador can have a outstanding career like that, getting drafted so low?
Yes, because Tom Brady did it. He can do it, yeah.
Okay. Final
Yes.
words, bro, because I'm finna take my son to the
But that's
strip.
not the question. The question is, huh?
I said final word because I'm finna take my son to the strip.
Final words is this, man. Dr. Umar, they hating on Umar because they have not ever opened a school for themselves. They're hating on a black man that's trying to open up a school. They're trying to minimize him. They're trying to down talk him. They're trying to say that this and that and this and that, bring up his daughter, bring up this, that, bring up that. They're hating on Dr. Umar. They don't want to see a black man successful in America. That's what they need to say. Just say that y'all don't like black people. And then fast forward to Shador Sanders. Just say y'all don't like black people because y'all don't want him to be a star quarterback either. Just say America is racist. And we can just once y'all say that, we can accept that and we can move forward. So we don't have to ask why is they hating on Dr. Umar? Why is they hating on Shador Sanders? They don't like you. And you're in a white establishment where they don't like you. So that's why we don't want you to have a school. That's why we don't want you to be drafted first round pick. They're racist. They don't like you niggas. Period. They don't like niggas.
Okay. So was a black person #1 draft pick in the NFL? When has there ever been a white person went #1 in the NFL?
And when has a white person been better than a black person in the NFL overall?
Joe Namath. Tom Brady.
Okay. And
Jerry Rice.
They didn't think that. They thought that Tom Brady, they picked him in the 6th round. So they're not right. The NFL is not correct. That just proves to you. However they feel doesn't mean it's the truth. Just because the NFL like you,
nobody said it's the truth. But yet again, when it comes to drafting, you do that. You do that to yourself. You had your final word, so it's my time.
Yeah, I'm done.
For one, yeah. So when it comes to stuff like that, when you're drafting, you do it yourself. Dr. Umar, in his case, brother, look, I would find another way, go outside your means, because people that are mostly hating on Dr. Umar are the same color as Dr. Umar. So all that racist talk that I be hearing, not saying that you, but all the racist talk that I be hearing from people sounds dumb because it's the same people that's his own skin color hating. So it's not racism, it's your own people. I don't see racism. 2, Shador, bruh, everybody get drafted however you drafted is on you. You can do whatever you want to do. Use a star. You have an opportunity to go far in NFL. I personally don't think it matters where you're drafted in the NFL. It matters what you do in the NFL. The dude is on his way to becoming a starter for the Browns real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all tomorrow where we're going to talk about more things. Please check me on the Vibes community at 3:00 in the morning. I just got a promotion over there, so I will be doing more shows on TikTok. Go check us out. It's really going down. Go check 7 days. Go get that interview, man. He just had an awesome interview with a lady. It's a really very good interview. Please go check that out. They had a very interesting topic. Please go get a shirt made from 7 Days. He get your shirts made. Go get your taxes done because some of y'all know the government owes you. He will take care of that for you. I promise you. 7 Days is a very good dude. He's pro-black. We need more pro-black people in America because the white people are taking over. Until next time, we out.